How we doing, guys? I got the first episode of Hoop2Hoop. Today we got Clemson. You guys already know me. I'm Carl. And behind the mic we got someone special today, Emmanuel.
Yes. Can't see me today, but maybe next time.
He's just gonna be there in the back doing whatever he wants to do, and it's just useless. Yeah, so just don't worry about him. So we got Clem. Me and Clem played in Cola together, City of London Academy, back in first year and second year college, and since then we've been close. Clem's been right now. You're playing where?
Playing in America.
Okay, there you go. Funny thing about Clem is that Clem only started playing 3 days ago?
Like, bro, you're dragging it. I started playing like 3 years ago, bro.
So like right now I've got a couple questions from the DMs, from Clemson's DMs, and it's just questions from people who ask him a bunch of different things about his journey, the ins and outs of everything. So like the first question we got is your journey with basketball, like how did it start? Like when did you start playing everything? Like where did you originate from? What's the first sport you played, everything?
I say like, it really didn't start with basketball. It was more football starting, and I kind of just started that when I was in Spain. Obviously, people know, or if you don't know, I was born in Spain, and then played football. Moved to here. I was playing football. Then around like 15, 16, I decided to give basketball a try. So ever since then, like got locked in with Cola. Obviously met into you like in the summer, and then I was in the summer league. If like you know about the RBL, we had a summer league after COVID, and then met a lot of good players there. I met Calder as well. He was balling out. He was balling out for his team, Young Bloods. You know what I'm saying? So obviously I seen him have good games and that, and I was thinking, yeah, we'd link up together well in Cola. So after we had a few conversations, went over to Cola, started working out, practicing with them, and then we just knew that was the place to go. Like, obviously, we both had a good relationship with the coaches, and like Coach Jackson and Coach Jay, shout out to them. And I played with Cola 2 years, and got a bit of recognition. Went prep school in America in Connecticut, and then now I'm about to go play college basketball.
Wow, that's incredible, bro. What a journey. That's actually sick, bro. So, like, correct me if I'm wrong. You were playing football before this.
Yeah, I was, bro.
Serious.
Well, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
And sorry, you started playing basketball at 16.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you now?
I'm 18.
Mad thing.
Yeah, bro.
So in the space of 2 years,
He was able to
you've managed to achieve this.
Yeah, 2-3.
Mad thing.
Love, bro.
That's incredible, bro.
Love,
Props
love,
to you.
love.
Another thing, do you want to do it or like RBL? I know there's a couple of viewers out there who probably question what is RBL league, all of
Yeah.
these things. You want to talk about it?
No, you got that, bro.
You sure?
You're very
Okay, yeah. So RBL was because we came out of COVID, during the COVID season, there was no actual national league team, which forced who ran RBL? Was it RDF?
Yeah.
So RDF is a well-known program within East London. Specifically, is it Barking or Dagenham? Both.
It's both, yeah.
Yeah, Barking and Dagenham. RBL allowed us to play sort of in a bunch of teams got put together, sort of like a national league, but it was their own league, just so that players like us could still get workouts in, still get game time, still get a feel for the game, rather than sitting at home just playing on our PS4s during lockdown. Yeah, it forced us to want to get better and keep our drive going. And I'm pretty sure RBL is where you sort of started your career, correct?
Yeah. It was more like in year 11, I had a school. I was at some school in Essex. And then, I had a basketball team linked to the school I was going to. And I went for a few practices with a coach, but then that would be COVID years, so I never really played a season. So I was really just doing like online basketball drills and stuff like that in like my local park until the summer came. And then I played for a team called Nassau, like New All Stars, and linked up with them, played a few summer games, and then, like it basically started from there for real. That's where I met people, that's where I started getting recognition from, and then things just started clicking from there.
Sick.
You see what it is though? I think the first clip I ever saw of you was when you got your first poster. in that league.
Yeah.
I know you remember.
Yeah.
Clemson he was young. He was just crazy. Like I just remember looking at my phone and seeing Clemson rise to the rim. Like I'm thinking, who's this long-legged? It was crazy. Like
Fam.
for anyone who doesn't know, I'm gonna put the clip in there for you guys. And yeah, so
Yeah, no, that was my first in-game dunk, so that shit felt good for real.
I got a second question from one of your fans up in your DMs.
I said fans.
What inspired you to pursue basketball professionally?
I mean, like, I always knew I wanted to do something sports related, and like, you know, like you're in the UK playing football, and like it's so big here, like, and you kind of just see people that are really like have the potential to go pro and stuff like that, and it kind of had to make me just think like, what do I really want to do? And then obviously basketball was something I'd never touched on or even like looked towards or anything. So I was like, let me just try it. And like, just through the process of like getting better is where I kind of found my love for it. So that's why I really just started grinding, bro, just trying to be better. That's it.
Do you feel like when you started your journey, you started it specifically like playing basketball for fun? Was it always a thing where you went in like, okay, like you got a little feel for the game and said, yeah, like I want to do this. Like this is it. Because I know a lot of people who, like, I have some friends who kick off football and say, yep, this is for me. Did you feel like you picked up a ball and said, yeah, this is for me? Was it like?
I feel like that's like exactly how I felt, bro, for real. Like when I picked up a ball and like, honestly, for me is when I got a bit better, like even just a tiny bit, like feeling that it was better from the day before, like that kind of feeling, and just knowing that I could keep feeling like that. Like if I keep just working at it, I'm gonna get better and better and better. Like, and just having like the mindset like there's no limit to it. Do you know what I mean? It kind of like it's like I was just a little kid. Like that's what I want to do, type of thing.
So that's a question I've got actually. You mentioned mindset.
Mm.
Does that play a big thing in the sport or even being yourself, being
Yeah.
Clemson as a person?
I'll say yeah, 100% for both. Like I feel like to do anything good in general, you gotta have a great mindset. Like you gotta have a big personality too. Like you gotta be someone that can't be swayed easily. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like once how I am and basketball just connected, I felt like that was me. Do you know what I mean? Like right there.
Like it created a new personality,
Yeah.
new Clemson.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay, but in relation to Emmanuel's question, in terms of mindset, growing up, was there anyone who influenced the way you thought about the game, the way you saw the game? Like, who were your mentors or people you looked up to growing up or starting
If you
basketball?
had any, because I know you did football to begin with, so there's probably a lot of football mentors you had or
no.
inspiration. So did you even have any?
I did, like, in football I had like Ronaldo, Pogba. Had Ronaldo, Pogba, you know, other guys like that. And then basketball really like Russell Westbrook for real. I like his mentality, like especially being new to the game and you just see guys just like they're like attacking the game. It's not like they're kind of just in fear, like they're just forward,
I
always
know
forward.
you're talking about. A bit like John Morant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, but Russell Westbrook, like,
Okay. But
Don't
how
even
about
know
in
why you
terms of
do that.
anyone you knew? Like, I know you're talking about right now, people like Ronaldo, people in the NBA,
Yeah.
people. But how about people who are close to you, people that you generally like got to speak to?
No, I would say definitely like my Cola coaches, like they were a big influence, especially me starting out. Like they were talking to me, was having great communication, like, and I felt like they was kind of keeping me away from other stuff, like to keep me focused on basketball. So I would say like Coach J and Coach Jackson, like those were big influences, bro, big time. So I would say them first, and I would say like, honestly, I would say a lot of like people that were good at the time that I started, our age group kind of thing, they were big influences because I was always trying to be better than them, bro. So anyone that I could look up to and think like I want to be better than, I'll say that's a great influence. So, but definitely those two coaches at Cola, Coach Jay and Coach Jackson, they were great influences starting out.
Powerful stuff.
See, I think that's the difference between you and a lot of players. The fact that you said you looked up to people and said that you want to be better than them rather than saying I want to be like them. I think a lot of kids nowadays, they see a lot of like top players and will see someone they look up to and say like, I want to be just like him. But you want to take it to the next step.
Yeah.
Like take one step further. Yeah, another support has asked you, like, what does your typical training day look like? From start to finish. From the moment you brush your teeth, go on. You
What,
got
like in season or off season?
do both.
Ooh, do
Okay.
both.
So wake up 7 a.m, then get some shots up, get some breakfast, then obviously rush, shower, all of that.
Get some shots up. Is that like
Yeah.
term for actually
For
shooting?
shooting, yeah.
Serious?
Yeah, bro.
So that's the first thing you do?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
serious. So what, at home, do you have
Now,
like a...
obviously, I'm brushing my teeth though. Let's not think I'm
Yeah.
dirty.
Are you talking about, sorry, I don't mean to cut you
Mhm.
off, but in terms of, are you talking from a perspective of where you are right now? So like in the States?
No, I'm talking here.
Okay, so here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like wake up and then...
Yeah, so I
So,
go to my
yeah, at
local
home.
park. Yeah.
Ah, so you
Yeah,
go straight to the park.
yeah.
Ah,
Straight to the park. So obviously, I
This
brush
is
my
in
teeth.
season as well.
This is off season right now. So,
Off season,
Yeah. So like,
Okay.
I basically describe today basically. So get up 7 and get some shots up in your local park, and then I go back home, shower, get ready for my day, innit? Just look for a workout or get a workout in, and then get a gym session. Do you know what I'm saying? And then get another workout in later at night. So that will basically be what a day is, innit? And then a stretch session in the evening before I go to bed.
You don't eat?
I eat, bro. Like, if you know me, you know I eat a lot. So I don't even need to add that into it. That's standard. You know what I'm saying? Eat in between when you're not doing nothing.
See what it is though? I can actually vouch for Clemson.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, all week, because me right now, I'm not really playing as much as him. But literally during the week, any free time he gets, even though he's put shots up, he's hit the gym, he's hitting my phone and saying like, do you know any scrimmages, any runs I can go to, any workouts? So like, I'm vouching for him, Clemson. Clemson's one of the hardest workers I know, no doubt.
Love, bro.
And then how about in season?
In season, so it depends on the program you're on, bro. Like, I can't just say every day is the same, but you know, wake up whatever time you wake up, but when you wake up early, you just gotta be early in the morning. So you got, really and truly, why you'd want to wake up early in the morning in the first place is because you want to have the rest of the day free, innit? Like, you want to have time to do other things you'd have to do. Like, I'm about to go into college, so I'll probably get early work in to be able to do school, bro. Like, get the schoolwork done, get the tasks done on time and all that, and then free up time to be able to do stuff in the evening, bro. So, like, it'd really be a morning workout, probably a shooting workout in the morning, you know, get your food, then get your ass to, like, class, innit? Get to class, do your lessons, and then, you know, probably another workout after that, a gym session as well. And then, you know, you can get another workout in, but then you just gotta know you gotta be on them books by the night, bro. Like, you gotta balance it.
But so that's you right now, being in the, from your position where you are
I'm
right now.
about
like.
to be in that.
Okay, yeah. So for all those other guys that are look up to you right now, any of those younger people, how about when you were back in college, when we were in Cola? What did it look like? What did your typical day look like, including workouts, everything?
See, guys don't know this, but like, we had to wake up early as hell on Wednesdays, innit? Like,
Game days?
game days,
Yeah.
bro. Like, I was waking up 4:40 every Wednesday, like, and then it was a 4:40 wake up, be out that crib, boy, like 5:10, get the first bus, you're getting the first TFL, bro. Like, you're on that train, half asleep, innit? Cool. Get your ass to the court, and then you're running through like what you're gonna work on in the afternoon in the game. So obviously that's what a Wednesday would look like. So 7 a.m. was practice.
Practice, isn't it?
Yeah, like Cola was a far away from my crib, so just to go there, I was doing missions. Like, it was about an hour 30 away. So getting there in the morning, do the workouts, first class, first period, what, 8:30 or 8:50? Which one?
8:30. So we trained from 7
Fam.
7 to 8. No, 7 to 8:15.
Mm.
Our class would be 8:35. So the second it hits 8:15,
Yeah.
you're charging out of there.
Sweaty body, bro.
Sweaty. I don't even know how we did it, but you're
Bro, get
sweaty,
your jumper on.
putting on your school clothes and just running to class.
If you're late, you're running in the afternoon, bro.
Or you're not playing in the game.
It's not a joke
It's
thing.
simple, like, yeah.
So, like, obviously, you have to balance that with school as well, because, you know, like, you're doing A-levels. So,
Yeah.
you kind of want to get that done. You don't want to be behind when it comes to that. And, like, obviously, it's hard, but you have to find that way to just get through it, because you know what you want to do at the end of the day, innit? So,
Yeah, so like what you want to do is play basketball essentially.
Mhm.
Do studies matter?
very much, bro, 100%. Like, when I was even going to Cola in the first place, and I was speaking to, like, my coaches, Coach Jackson and Coach Jay, they was like, make sure your grades are good. Like, do what you gotta do, but it has to look right on paper. Like, so studies do matter a lot, because if I didn't even get the right grades, I'm not going Cola. And then if I'm not going Cola, then I'm not going D1. So it's like, you gotta make sure you're locked in when it comes to, like, studies and that. And then even just, like, having a plan B as well, like, you never know what could happen in life. Life is very unpredictable, innit? So I feel like studies do matter, even though, like, people try kind of say that it don't. But, like, it really depends on what you're doing as well, I say too. It depends. But studies do matter, in my opinion.
So, linked to this, how did you sort of, because we both went to the same college, but
Yeah.
how did you manage to find a balance of, okay, wanting to be a professional athlete, have 2 feet in, and being a basketball athlete, having to get your grades right for the coaches and for yourself and for where you want to go, and also balance personal life. Like, sometimes, like, I know how it is, so that's my question for you. How do you?
I would say, like, it was hard, like, especially at the beginning, like, just like, damn, like, I'm doing basketball, I'm trying to have a life, and then I'm trying to, like, make sure my school's good. Do you know what I mean? So at first I was really like, what the hell? Like, this is actually mad different. Like, even just having priorities, when you go sixth form from going to secondary school is very different, like, in general. Like, you feel more mature and you feel more like you have to do things by yourself in the first place. So obviously adding basketball to that, it just creates another dimension, innit? Like, there's no space. So you really have to manage your time right. So it became a thing where I just had to adapt. Like, cool, I gotta do basketball at this time, then I gotta be on my books at this time, then this is the time I get to myself. And then whatever time it is that I get to myself, just make sure you enjoy your time, because you're back to work. So it's just really about regulating. And then I feel like I kind of figured that out, especially more year 13 innit, than year 12.
I think for me, what I really respected about you was that, okay, I know traveling to some people might not seem like a big thing, but you was traveling, what, an hour and a half. So you're looking at an hour and a half. On the way home, you're looking at what? There's also going to be
Bro, train stoppages, all of that.
delays,
bro.
all of that. So you're
Yeah.
looking at another, what, at least over 3 hours. So your ability to have only 24 hours in a day, still getting your 8 hours sleep, fit in those 3 hours. So
It
you're looking
wasn't
at,
even 8 hours sleep, bro.
yeah, like,
I was just gonna
Bro,
say,
that's
eight
real,
hours,
that's real, yeah.
Bro, 8
That's
hours sleep in a
crazy.
week, like, on a day that's luxury, bro. If I sleep 8 hours, like, just best believe I'm jumping out the gym next day, bro. Like, I didn't usually have that much energy, like, for the next day, but I just had to make it work, if that makes sense. Like, maybe I'll say 5 hours became the new 8
5
hours. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And looking back, do you see that as more than enough?
I
In the
feel
moment,
like,
of course, you're probably like mad tired.
yeah,
you're like,
mad
"Oh,
tired
fuck
and that.
this."
Yeah.
But what do you think? Do you think 5 hours is definitely enough?
I feel like you get used to it. Like, 5 hours did become enough, I can't lie. Like, it was what, 12 to 5:40. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that it became enough.
Those
But, like,
40 minutes matter as well, don't they?
them 40
Them
minutes,
40 minutes matter.
too important, bro. Too important.
That's crazy.
But it is, though. I feel like if you can make it work, then you can make it work, innit?
If it's meant to be, it'll be.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, let's go for another question that someone in your Q&A asked. Okay, what role does diet and nutrition play in your training program and training regimen?
I'll say like it's important because when I started playing, my diet was like poor, very poor, and it kind of showed. Like I felt like I was lagging a bit on the court, and I just felt unhealthy, like kind of old. You know what I'm saying? But like once I kind of got with the program and started eating better, started drinking a lot of water. Like water is important, so started eating water, stretching. You know,
So started eating.
No,
I'm bugging.
this is not going cut.
No,
Keep going.
love. Started drinking.
Eating
Yo.
water, yeah.
Hey, that's
Bro's got a
mad.
I was
speed
really
of the ball.
struggling,
Bro,
bro.
yeah, and I'm
Bro's
slumped,
got
bro.
a
I'm
speed of
slumped.
the
I'm
ball.
slumped.
You just
Nah.
came from a workout, didn't you?
Yeah, I
So
did,
fresh
bro.
from a workout, straight here. Like,
Yeah.
time management, like we're talking about.
Mm.
But with me, back in college, I think from my perspective, talking from my experience,
Mm.
trying to balance my diet was very difficult because one time you're just trying to fuel your body before training, and it's not easy to do so. Do you know what I'm saying?
100.
Like in terms of you want to eat right, but eating right is expensive.
Yeah,
Like let's be
bro.
honest. Like when you want to eat right, you
Like,
want to get it right.
why is eating right more expensive than eating wrong?
Exactly.
mad,
Yeah.
bro.
So for me, I had no choice but to turn to like the no-brainers. It was like lunchtime you're eating a meal though,
Mm.
like for 5 days a week, like,
Straight away, bro.
or just before training you're
Southern
eating
fried
something.
chicken, bro.
Exactly, southern fried chicken, or you're eating crisp before practice just so you have something in your system, or like just plain bread rolls. So it's like, how did
I
you
know
find
you, Cal. You used to love those bread rolls.
bread rolls? Yeah,
Wow.
them bread
Not
rolls.
today did
Bro,
I
the
not see one of those in your
croissants.
car.
Because
Mad
bread
thing.
rolls,
Love
because
them, fam.
one, when you're putting all your time into basketball, I feel like you don't have time to work.
Yeah, bro.
Do you agree?
100%.
So because there's no time to work, it's not at this age you're not really trying to rely on your parents too much. So for me it was like I resorted to trying to budget my money, and I don't know if you were the same. But
Yeah. No, you gotta make it work, bro. Like you said, like you're not gonna have time to work like that. And like even for us, I don't know about you, but I was working in year 13, bro. Like I had to balance things even then. So you have to add a job to that if you really want peas, like because like you said, you don't want to ask your mom for money. Like you don't want to ask your parents for money. So it's a thing where you put on your own shoulders. Just make sure you're good at least. So you definitely got a budget, and you just got to make smarter decisions.
would you say that's your advice for the younger people?
Yeah, like I'll say, just be smart. Like be young too, though, but be smart. Just like know when to like, know what decisions you're making and know what the impact those decisions have. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So in relation to that, it's like, you know how you see all those quotes online saying if you want to be a basketball player, you got to spend your whole day being on the court, working out. You got to skip the parties, skip all of this. I want you to be 100% real and uncut. Like, how do you manage to balance that? Because for me, it's like, you have those friends outside of basketball, those non-athletes who want to do this, they want you to come with them, do that, but they don't see what we see. Not having the amount of money in your pocket to do this and that, or not being able to come to this workout because you got training, and like them having saying to you, oh, you train too much, you do this too much,
Yeah,
like you're
yeah.
gonna overwork yourself.
Sacrifices.
Yeah,
So
bro.
how do you feel?
That's the beautiful part of the game.
So what do you have to say
100%.
for those younger guys, like in terms of all of that?
No, it's like EK said, bro. Like you gotta make sacrifices at the end of the day, innit? To do what you want to do. Like if it's something you really want to do, then bro, you're gonna make the sacrifice. Like to your friends that are saying that, oh, you're working too hard or this and that, that's probably not your friend, bro. And like you just gotta surround yourself around like-minded people as well, because they're gonna tell you like, oh, when you're slacking and when you're kind of like trying to like go back into your comfort zone type of thing. So I'll definitely just say surround yourself around like-minded people. Like I stay around Kyle. When Kyle was really on this basketball thing, it was around each other 24s. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Because we had the same goal. Do you know what I mean? So it's a thing where I really just say surround yourself around like-minded people, and just have a mind of your own. Like, you shouldn't be easily swayed. If someone's saying, "Oh, come do this, come do that," it's really about what you're thinking up there, innit? So just have a strong mind, innit?
So another one is, so I'm gonna come from I'm gonna come from my perspective, yeah. Like over here it says, how important is rest and recovery in your routine, and what methods do you use to recover? So I'm gonna say first, for me, you know me, I would sleep and tell you, look, I slept 2 hours last night,
Mm.
and I'm still gonna go on the court and beat you in that suicide.
Yeah.
I'm still
yeah.
gonna bust your tongue on that suicide. You get
yeah,
it?
yeah.
So yeah. So from your perspective, like, how important was rest and recovery?
I would say like it was very important. Like, obviously people rest in different times, and like Kyle would know, like before practice I was sleeping. After class, after school was done, I was knocked out. Like, so like I would say it's definitely important to get them little naps in as well. Things like that, And I use a foam roller as well. Foam rollers help go a long way still. 100.
Anything else? Ice baths, could you do them? No.
Bro, I just came from one today, and I don't know if the answer is yes, I'll be real.
Okay, let
But
me
they're
see.
good for you though.
Before we wrap this up, let me find one good question. If I skipped your question, I apologize. But let me find one good question for you guys. Let's see. All right, one good reflection question someone's asked. Looking back, is there anything you would have done differently in your career so far?
No. Simply because I don't have regrets. Like, I don't even have regrets. So I wouldn't even say I'd do anything differently. Like, everything I did was for a reason, because it was meant to happen.
Wow.
So,
Scripture.
yeah. God's already planned this. So if that's how I was, then it was for a reason.
That's it.
Yeah.
No regrets.
No regrets. Zero.
Take your next tat.
Take-
No regrets.
No, it might be, bro. I can't lie.
Okay.
Just put on my forehead, fam.
Okay, just to wrap this up now, something we're trying to do now on Hoop2Hoop is mention any upcoming players, any younger players in the younger leagues coming up in the EAB or whatever. Is there anyone you got your eye on who's younger, you believe has a lot of potential?
Yeah, I'll probably say Isaac. He's one of like the younger boys on our team, innit? Shout out, little bro.
At City of London Academy, yeah.
Yeah. He's coming up still. He's gonna be good. He's got nice footwork and that. Got a high IQ as well. So yeah, Isaac still.
Sorry, his name Isaac.
Yeah.
Last name
Fiegbe.
Fiegbe. Isaac Fiegbe.
Isaac Fiegbe.
Shout out to Isaac Fiegbe, man.
Shout out to him.
Keep up.
still.
Keep it up. Whatever you're doing well.
Yeah, man. Keep up.
Okay, that's a wrap for this episode, first episode of Hoop2Hoop. I'm your host, Kyle, and we have Clemson.
Yeah.
We got Emmanuel behind
Yes.
There you go, we got Emmanuel. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If I missed any of your Q&As, I apologize. We're going to try to fit it in for the next person, whoever it is. And
Well,
yeah,
you know what? Drop a comment if we missed anyone's question. Maybe, just maybe, we can get Clemson on like a +1 or something.
yeah.
What do you think, Clemson? Would you be down to do this
Yeah,
again?
I'd be down, definitely.
Wonderful. So we
There
can
you
always get those
go.
questions in later.
But yeah, that's about it. That's us on wrapping it up.
That's why we got EK on the set, man. Shout out to EK as well. innit?
Love, guys. Come on, take care.